Today we're going to talk about the 5 must-have items that you need for your Jeep Wrangler. This is for JK or JL. We have a lot of things to cover and not a whole lot of time, so let's get right into number 1. Our first must-have for our Jeep Wrangler are these door cup holders. You can see that they use the factory screw spots on the doors. They do have this like 3M sticker type thing. I'm not sure if it's actually the brand, but it looks very similar. And of course, when we adhere this to our door, this goes in the slat that's on the door, you have an extra cup holder on the door, and that is pretty sweet. Let's go install them right now. So here's our cup holder. It is made out of pretty rugged plastic. I originally thought you were going to be taking off the netting, but this looks as though you are keeping the netting on, and this just utilizes the original screw holes. But in a sense, when it's installed, this is what it will look like. So there are 2 screws down here. That is a Torx T25 screwdriver that you will need to take them out. So I'm going to take those out right now. We're going to leave everything here in place and then put the cup holder on over top. The screws are out. Now we're going to take off this red plastic covering over top of the sticky tape. We're going to put it on and screw it back together. The only real disadvantage that I've seen with these so far is it does take up some of the leg room in the front. So if you don't necessarily know if you want to keep these in or not, make sure you do not peel off the back strips and just do like a trial run. I like the way it looks, so I'm going to put it in and set it up. All right, so we're lining it up. Now I'm going to put my T25 screws back in, and we are done. Now, not only do you have your factory netting in there, but you also have this sweet cup holder. If you like those cup holders, then you're going to love number 2. Let's get right into the second out of 5 must-haves for your Jeep Wrangler. Our second must-have is all about the storage in your Jeep Wrangler, and here are some roll bar bags. I've got one for the left side and one for the right side, and they just attach to the roll bars in the back in your trunk area. There are all sorts of different spots and loops and zippers and pockets and carabiners that you can store all of your gear while traveling in your Jeep Wrangler. Let's go install these now. All right, here's our Jeep Wrangler. Now let's check out these sweet storage bags. I wanted to give you a measurement before we get started. So if you're looking top to bottom, it's about 23 inches. And left to right, the most you're going to get is about 18, 19 inches. So let's take a look at all these different compartments. And there's carabiners, like I said before. There's lots of different places for you to put all of your gear. First things first, it's important to note that this is really high quality material that's going to definitely hold up. You've got some sweet clips here all around the bags, and this hooks onto your Jeep Wrangler roll bars. Then you have some outside pockets here, and they're really expansive pockets. This top pocket here is about maybe 6 inches tall, and all you do is open up that little bit of Velcro and reach down, and there's your stuff stored right there. There's a lower pocket and underneath the zipper, that's really, really deep as well. You have a lot of storage options, plus there are all these little tiny things. Anything you can think of, walking sticks or whatever, you just stick them in these pockets for storage. All right, so you ready to save the best part for last? Well, let me unzip this real fast. Outside, well, you know what? You have like a bottle holder right there, maybe a cell phone holder, but check this out. Inside is a huge compartment. It's at least 4 inches wide, and it's the entirety of the inside of this. You can have stuff on the top, the bottom. There's a divider here that it's actually removable. Look at all the space inside here. The possibilities are endless. It's now for the actual install of our storage bag, and it's important to note that the seat belt actually goes in front of these bags. That's a common install mistake for these type of things. You want to make sure you can access the bag, but that your seat belt is completely unrestricted and can be used. Installation couldn't be easier. All you do is wrap the clips around the roll bars and clip them in place. There's a number of clips that go all the way around the roll bars, so you can clip them and then cinch them tight, and there you have your bag installed just like a professional. From year to year, the actual model of the Jeep Wrangler might be different, so I had to bunch up these clips here. Also, I don't like these straps hanging down, so what I did is I wrapped them up and around. It just made it for a cleaner look. But look at this, you can completely access this from the back seat. You've got your cup holders, you've got your storage. How sweet is this to have in your Jeep Wrangler back seat? How's that for storage options? Pretty sweet, huh? Before we go any further, if you're new here, my name is Jeff, and this is Jeff Reviews for You. I review a whole lot of products. I specialize in reviewing as seen on TV items. Every once in a while, I do a little bit of a DIY just because I like to. If that interests you, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and click the bell below. That way you're notified every time I release a video just like this one. One more thing, don't forget to check down the description for my social media, Instagram and Twitter. I would love it if you would follow me there too. Now, let's head on over to the third must-have for your Jeep Wrangler. If you're like me, then you're frustrated that there are no grab handles or grab bars in the Jeep Wrangler. So our number 3 for the must-have for your Jeep Wrangler are a set of grab bars or handles. Now, there's a lot of different varieties. There's some really intensive ones where you have to have a high skill level to install because you're removing bolts and such. And then there's these ones which are pretty simple to install because all it is taking a Velcro strap and wrapping it right around your existing bars in the Jeep Wrangler. So I opted for those ones, a real quick install, but then I will have some grab handles. I do like this style because it has this braided rope type look and it's made out of pretty tough material. Let's go install them. To install these, I opened it completely up and then I'm going to wrap it right around the roll bar. Once it's wrapped around the roll bar, then you just insert the Velcro through the loop and tighten it down. Now that it's in place, I want to make sure I go and adjust all of the straps so they are as tight as can be. Once they are all tightened down, I'm done. I've installed my handle. Pretty sweet. Now that we've installed our grab handles in our Jeep Wrangler, we're going to put something in that's going to help it keep cool when we have it parked. Let's get to number 4. This one is one of my favorites because I reviewed quite a number of windshield shades or covers to keep your car cooler, and none of them fit my Jeep Wrangler, but this one was actually made by Mopar or Jeep, and it's exact fit for your Jeep Wrangler. All right, let's open it up real fast. Cool thing, it comes in this customized bag that actually says Wrangler on it. We're gonna open it up. Unwrap it. Oh, look at that, how cool. It actually says Wrangler across it. Plus it has the mirror cutout. It is the size of our window from top to bottom and left to right. Plus it's actually heavy duty. I was really impressed with the quality of this. I expected something a whole lot cheaper. Very cool. Let's go install it. Unfold it. I stick it in. Now, one thing I did notice I had to do is I put this side on the mirror there, then I just bend the mirror ever so slightly, and then it's installed. Of course, I drop down my mirrors just to hold it in place. And we can see right here on the outside of our Jeep Wrangler, sure enough, it says Wrangler right across. Pretty awesome. When you're all done with your sun visor, you can put it back in the bag, and then you can, oh look, there's my sun back there, and that's funny. You can stick it right back here in your storage compartment, and there your visors are for the next time that you need them. Isn't that awesome? A custom-sized windshield cover from Jeep for your Wrangler. All right, so 1 through 4 were pretty easy to install. They were also not very expensive. Number 5 brings us our most expensive and definitely most challenging out of these 5 to install. But it raises the level of your Jeep experience way up with, well, you'll see it here. Here is our Bestop. Now let's take a look at this in action. Number 5 for your Jeep Wrangler must-have is a sweet Bestop convertible top. Just check out that blue sky. It is awesome. If it's nice and sunny, you can cruise with the air blowing through your hair. If it starts to rain, drop it down and lock it right back into place. This is an awesome must-have. That was my 5 must-haves for your Jeep Wrangler. I am interested to know, which one do you think was most important or that you liked the most? Let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. All the products that I outlined during this video will also be listed down in the description. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great
day. Before I forget, I really do appreciate that you stayed around for this entire video. But number 5, the Bestop actually had its own video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link that review right up here, and it involves the installation. I would love it if you would click on this link. And when you do, by the magic of the internet, I'm going to join you at that review. So go ahead, click it. It's safe, I promise.